Before your child says their first sentence, before they even understand language, something powerful is already happening. They are forming an answer to a question they will carry for the rest of their life. Who am I? And here's the part most parents don't realize. You are the one writing that answer. Not with lectures, not with discipline, but with your everyday reactions, your tone, your presence, your attention. A psychologist named Donald Winnicott once said something profound. There is no such thing as a baby. There is a baby and someone. What he meant is this. A baby does not develop in isolation. They develop through reflection. Another researcher, Charles Horton Cooley, called this the looking-glass self, which means your child sees themselves through how you see them. 1. The first mirror. Imagine this. Your baby makes a sound, reaches out, explores something, then they look at you.
Not randomly.
They are checking your face. Your reaction becomes information. If you smile, I did something good. If you ignore, I don't matter. If you look annoyed, I'm a problem. This is how identity begins. Not with words, but with emotional feedback. 2. How labels become identity. Now this is where it gets subtle and powerful. You may think it's just a small comment, but children don't hear labels the way adults do. When you say, "You're so stubborn," "You're a difficult child," "You're too sensitive," they don't process it as behavior. They process it as identity. A concept studied by Carol Dweck shows that children internalize what they are repeatedly told. So instead of, "I made a mistake," they begin to think, "I am the mistake." 3. The brain wires to match the story. Here's where psychology meets biology. The brain is constantly asking, who do I need to become to fit this environment? So if a child is treated like capable, they try more. Loved, they connect more. Valued, they express more. But if they feel ignored, they withdraw. Criticized, they become anxious. Compared, they feel inadequate. Over time, the brain builds neural pathways that reinforce that identity, not because it's true, but because it's repeated. 4. The dangerous power of comparison. Let's talk about something very common. Comparison. Why can't you be like your brother? Look at how that child behaves. It may seem harmless, but psychologically, it sends a painful message. You are not enough as you are. This creates what experts call conditional self-worth, where a child believes, I am only valuable when I meet expectations. And that can follow them into adulthood. 5. How to build a strong internal identity. Now here's the powerful part. You don't need to be perfect. You need to be intentional. Instead of labeling the child, describe the behavior. Instead of, you are naughty,
say,
that action was not okay. Instead of, you're so shy,
say,
you're taking your time to feel comfortable. This creates a separation between who they are versus what they do. And that changes everything. 6. The role of emotional mirroring. When your child expresses emotion, your response teaches them how to handle it. If they are frustrated and you say, stop that, they learn, my feelings are wrong. But if you say, I see you're upset, I'm here, they learn, my feelings are valid and manageable. This builds emotional intelligence. And emotional intelligence is more powerful than IQ in the long run. 7. The identity they carry into the world. One day, your child will leave your arms and enter the world. And in that moment, they won't carry your rules. They will carry your voice. The way you spoke to them becomes the way they speak to themselves. I can try again.
Or,
I'm not good enough. So the next time your child looks at you, understand this. They are not just looking for attention.
they're looking for themselves.
And in your eyes, they are asking, who am I? Make sure your answer is one they can carry with strength. If you want to raise a child who is confident, secure, and emotionally strong,
Subscribe now.
Because here, we don't just teach parenting, we shape identity.